Alright, eBay40 here, back with another strategy video. This time it was a strategy that our friend, the Fatal God, or our old friend Ryabus, uh, kept asking to show me. And so we got into a server together, and we were joined by this nice young man, Mighty Balloon Master, who just had to get a little shot in just for the fun of it. So, but he sent us down here a lot quicker than we would have got here walking anyway. But yeah, Mighty Balloon Master really surprised me. I never seen him in the game before, but he's level 107,000. I'm just surprised I never run into him before. But anyway, well, he's been playing since the beginning of this game, since it was first created, so it explains why he's such a high level. But here, Ibis has shown me the location, and what he's trying to do there is jump up on a beam in the overhead. And this, from what I could tell, we looked all over the map, this is really the only beam that you can get on that is really worth anything. This beam that's over my head right now is just too short up above. There's not enough space up there on the left. You see that one? Just not enough space. But where Rye's going, I don't know if you see that gray line behind him that's slanted down. There's another beam behind the brown. You have the brown beams, which look like wood beams, but there's a gray beam behind it. It's kind of a concrete beam, which I have no idea what purpose it serves other than to just be able to jump up on it. Honestly, don't see any other reason for that beam to even be there. It doesn't make any sense. So, but anyway, it could be just maybe representing some duct work in the overhead, maybe, I don't know. So he just got up there. You can see he's up on top of the beam now. And now Mighty Balloon Master's gonna try to get up there too, which he does pretty quick. And they both sit up there and then shoot zombies from up there, which is it's a nice location. I tried it out, and if you notice, that beam kind of slants upward as you go to the right. So you can actually tuck yourself up there on the right and be in a location that's at a higher level. In other words, the floor, as you see, drops down there. It's a lot lower down there, so a lot less chance of the zombies jumping up and getting you. But so I'm going to check it out a little closer. I'm going to look around the side here, and you can see the two of them up there on the beam. I was actually trying to get some zombies to chase me so I could try to jump up on another beam here, but these brown beams really, if you can get up there, but there's just no space to aim and shoot. It's kind of difficult to do anything once you get up on one of these brown beams if you manage to hang on one. But you can see them up there on top of that gray beam. And as I said, you can see how the beam slopes upward as you go out to the wall, the outer wall. And it turned out to be a pretty good spot. Like I said, especially if you can get on the outer portion of it. The zombies seem to not be able to see you up there or detect you up there, and they kind of gather on the bottom or just jump around on the bottom underneath you. But there they are up there on the beam. And I ran around the whole map later and checked out, see if there's any other beams anywhere else that you can get on. I mean, there are other beams. Like you can see that beam up there on the right, but there's just not enough space above the other beams to stand. You just can't get up there. So, but yeah, so he was kind of excited to show this to me, so I got in the map here and checked it out, and it's actually turned out to be a good idea. He was right on the mark here. It's a good spot to be if you can get up on top of that gray beam up there. Now what I do, I did this too, and had to wait a little while to gather me up some zombies up here. You want to use the little ones, and like any place, if you want to try to jump up to get up on something, you want to kill the brutes, because the brutes are stronger. And here's another brute here. I'm going to take him out. So the brutes are stronger, and they hit harder, and they'll take your health away a lot quicker. So get yourself some little ones. And if you noticed when Ryabus was Fatal God was jumping up there, he had his regen coil out. And you'll see that again when he gets back up here again. The regen coil will help you anytime you're trying to jump up on zombies to get up somewhere, because they do hit you here and there as you're trying to jump on top of them. You'll take some hits, and the regen coil, you just use that while you're jumping, and it'll restore your health. So you can, here I go, I finally get up there. I'm just taking out the zombies that are still around me trying to get up here. So, but yeah, it's kind of dark up here. It's very hard to be in, say, third person and find an angle to shoot. So what you got to do, basically, what I end up doing is go first person like this, so you can just see down from your own avatar. You can look down. You see, that's why I don't like being down this particular end of it, because you saw the zombies were trying to jump up there and get me. So I decided to pull myself up to the other end. And when I did, what's funny is I ended up getting wedged in there. I couldn't get out. The only way I could get out of it is by hitting. I'm on a PC, so the only way I can get out is by hitting my spacebar and jumping. And it's just, you know, tiny little jumps and steps while I'm pushing forward or pushing backwards, just hitting that spacebar, and that managed to jog me loose, and I dropped down and ran off and did something else. So, but anyway, this is this little strategy here. If you wanted to, you know, just kind of sit back, kill zombies, maybe go AFK where you'd be safe, you could do that up here, in this spot up here. So Ryabus is going to come back now. He kind of gave up, and he was trying to get up in that other beam. There just wasn't enough space up there. So he's come back. He's going to try to hop up here again. And you see he's got his regen coil out to help him restore his health if he takes hits from the zombies. He's getting close. You see he's like right there. I'm trying to just... Yeah, he got up. He made it that time. So I'm just trying to kill off the zombies that were on top of him, because the zombies, when they're on top of you while you're trying to jump up, they just weigh you down. They keep you from getting up. So I was trying to help him out by killing the zombies on top. So yeah, so I'm going to back up here, because I really didn't like being close to the center like this, that center column. And plus I want to give Rye some room. So, and I couldn't quite, it was difficult to rotate down and kind of shoot him there, but you could do it, but I was afraid I was going to fall off the back, off the back side, being in first person. You tend to, when you move, you tend to actually, I mean, when you move your view around, you look at different directions, you're actually moving your whole avatar. Your whole avatar shifts and moves around. So I'm going to walk up here as far as I can get. I get myself kind of wedged in there. You see I'm kind of on the edge here, so I'm kind of jumping, nudging myself to the left, try to get myself centered on the beam. And now I can just shoot down. I can rotate side to side and shoot different sides. And shoot the zombies as they're running up underneath Rye. Oh, he just kind of, I don't know if he jumped off on purpose or if he just slipped, got too close to the edge, which can happen. I guess he got too close to the edge. He's trying to get back up now. So anyway, yeah. I just wanted to pass this on to everybody and give Fatal God a shout out here for coming up with a great strategy. That he ended up finding this on his own. And I just want to thank him for showing it to me. It's a good little strategy. I might try sometime if I wanted to level up and add some kills to my total. This would be a good way to do it, a good spot to do it in. So if you don't know if you've seen my other videos, I suggest checking them out, because you know, Beacon Studios just did a new update where they changed the way the zombies track us. And in a lot of senses, it really messed the game up in a lot of maps. It's made the game easier, actually, for a lot of players. And you'll see I went in a game with Eileen Beltran in the forest map, and we went to, she managed to go from wave 1 all the way to wave 1000. It was just an amazing run. It took about 10 hours to do it, but it was fun. But I also have a video for just about every single map except the prison. I've done all the other maps showing places like this, places where you can get up and confuse the zombies or get away from the zombies and just sit back and relax and shoot them. And on other ones that you can't do this, I show you how to survive as long as possible in those maps with different strategies. Some I have most of them just one strategy, but some I have 2 or 3 strategies. So, but check them out. Check out all my videos, and if you like any of them, give a thumbs up. And if you want to add any information or share anything else with everybody, just add what you want in the comments. I like reading comments from people to see what they also have to say, what their experiences are, and what they found in these maps and this new update that they did. Yeah, I've been trying to think of a name for this new tracking system, and when you watch them, it's almost like they track like ants. And if you ever study ants at all or watch them out in your garden or something, they always seem to follow a certain trail. They tend to leave behind a scent or pheromone or something that allows them to find their way back home, and also allows other ants to find where they went. In case they find a food source, they will track each other in the same trail. And that's what these guys do. They seem to follow certain trails when they try to find us in the game, in the map. So I was thinking of calling it the Formica tracking AI, since Formica is a Latin word for ant. We'll see if that takes, but I doubt it will. So anyway, thanks again for watching the video. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up and check out my other videos. And share it with your friends. And I'll probably be back with more in the future. It's getting to be a fun little hobby. All right, thanks again. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.